Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning here. Might try to get this up today or maybe tomorrow, July 11th. And I figured, you know what? I'll take you along on some morning chores this morning and show you guys kind of what's been going on. So, just a real quick recap. We're going to do some garden stuff, some bird stuff. I actually have an eggplant plant here that I need to replant somewhere else because I don't think this pot is big enough to sustain this plant with all of the fruit or vegetables it's producing. I'm not sure what an eggplant is classified as. And then the regular garden's doing all right. I don't think it's going to be as successful as it was last year. My peppers, I planted some from seeds. They didn't do very well. A couple I think maybe came up, but I need to do some weeding. Carrots have done all right. Lettuce has done very well. These are my pepper plants. I have a couple green peppers, but like all my bell peppers, I mean, I planted seeds all through here. And I mean, I think I've had a couple come up. I'm not sure. I think this is a weed, but I need to go through. I need to weed this section and just tear it all out. The bell peppers might be a loss, so I might have to buy some plants at the store if anybody still has them. They probably can get them really cheap. And then over here we have our broccoli plants, which still are not producing any broccoli yet, but these plants are getting huge. So I'm not sure if these are worth me planting because they're taking up a huge amount of room and they haven't produced anything yet. I have some zucchini over here, which is producing zucchini. Thank goodness. Let me turn this up a little bit so you can see a little better. There you go. Oh my gosh, there's 1, 2, 3. I tell you, these things grow overnight. Especially we had rain last night. 4, 5. Somebody is playing some music on the back road really loud. 6, 7. There's at least 7 zucchini on these plants. Then I have my green beans, which are look they're having a lack of nitrogen. I think that's what that is when they get really yellow. I did fertilize these beds a couple days ago, so hopefully they kind of make it and catch on. Then I have cucumber plants that are varying in strength and growth all around the outsides here. Like, look at this. This one here, these are growing just fine. This one, not as much. Not sure why. But I have cucumbers all around the side. On that way they can grow out and over the side. And we have our first flowering of our cucumbers. I wonder what these are bees or what? Or little bugs. They're moving too fast for me to see. I think they're honeybees actually. I don't know. And then we have peas, which I know they're doing pretty good. So, didn't plant any habaneros or any jalapenos this year because I got them as plants last time, and I don't know, I might try to see if I can find some. I want to move my eggplant over here and plant it in one of these empty spots because I don't think it's going to survive in that pot, or at least it's not going to grow. So here's the quail. I need to get them some water because they're pretty much empty and needs cleaned out. So I've actually separated them. I have 24 females, 6 males in here. And then this is the bachelor pad back here where you have, it's hard to see. I have males only, not sure how many, but they all fit pretty well. You can't see them because it's too dark. They all fit pretty well. They don't like me getting in their space. And I know this is kind of cramped, this is a tight cage, but they seem to do pretty well in here. They're not fighting. Now, I don't think they've hit sexual maturity yet because they're not all crowing, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these guys yet. I might try to sell some if anybody wants to buy any quail. If not, they might have to go to the freezer. And then let's just take a look. These also include all of my ones that I hatched out. They're also in here. So I kept 6 good looking males. I didn't keep the biggest because I really don't care about that. I picked the ones that have like the most red in their faces because I just really like the look of that. I don't know if any of them are going to come out or not, but yeah, they're okay with food. They're all probably hiding. See if I can do this one-handed. I can. Nope. Almost. Oh, you guys. Oh, there's an egg. There's some more eggs. Some of you are a little late on your egg laying schedule. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? I need to clean out their sand. It's really messy. And now they're all out here. So the quail are doing good. I actually had to call one of them, oh come on, the other day, because I thought that they were really fighting, and apparently they weren't. One of my older females was actually bleeding from the mouth. Like, she just kept coughing up blood. And I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she ate something or something ruptured inside of her. It was really sad because it was one of my first ones. And, you know, she was healthy before that, no issues. So I don't know what really happened there. So hopefully it doesn't happen to any of the other ones. So I wasn't thrilled about that. So I am going to have to switch out the water here. If you haven't seen this yet, this is a gravity fed water system. I just have water in this bucket, and then it goes to some PVC. I have a shutoff valve here to make for ease of just removing it, to scrub it out into a pipe that feeds these water cups, and they drink out of them. Now they do leak a little bit, but honestly the quail make more of a mess down here. They get in there and they fling their heads around, so it's constantly wet down there. So I might try to look for some other kind of solution to disperse some of this water, because it just congregates down here and makes it nasty. But that's the water system I have set up. So let's check out these chickens, which I'm sure is what you guys really want to see. And there's been reports of a bear up a couple miles from here, and I'm hoping he don't find his way down here, because I don't think these chicken tractors or hutches are going to stand a chance. I hear some peeping. So you'll see there's some totes here. I keep these here, usually only one, but I put another one here last night because it got really windy when it was storming. A couple of them are roosting. And I just want to give them somewhere they could really get out of the wind. Because, okay, come on, door. These doors and hatches and tractors are so racked that it's hard to open them sometimes. Oh, you coming out to see me? You're pretty brave, huh? Oh, yeah, I know, yep. Give me this. I'm gonna take us. Oh, you guys have made a mess in there. Good grief. Give us here. I need to go clean this out. But yeah, it was storming last night, and so they are loving being on fresh grass. So I have 3 Easter Browns, 3 Golden Comets. I thought they were called Comet Reds in the store, but I can't find this brand Comet, or the, oh, somebody has something they don't want to share. Comet Reds in the store. I can't find that online. Then 2 Americanas and 2 black Astrolorps. The one Americana we call Miss America. She loves people for some reason. There she is. Come here. Come here. Come here. Atta girl. Oh, I know. You're so worked up. It's hard to grab you with one hand. Why is your one eye closed and one open? Now I'm going to have to investigate that. She's really shot up in size. Look at these little stinkers. They're trying to get out here to get fresh grass. You better get in there. Trying to check out her eye to see. Maybe she was just, yeah, her eye's open now. She was just being weird. But they're really shooting up and changing their looks. Definitely not chicky anymore. But the Americanas especially, they have such like curved beaks that almost look like hawks or something. But I also have just a water bucket here with some cups. And look, they're out here trying to get this new grass. They absolutely love it. You guys have a lot of good grass in there still. Come on, get in there. You're not moving today. I'll move you tomorrow or the day after. And so I don't move these every day. A lot of people say you need to move them every day when they're full grown, which I probably will. But they're still, you know, not producing as much poop. They're not eating as much. So I don't move them every day. But they definitely know whenever I come that either food, water, or the tractor's getting moved. So they're not afraid of me anymore as much. They're still a little skittish, but they're doing better. And so this is a Siskovich brand designed tractor. You can find the plans online for like 10 bucks. And I actually shortened it by 2 feet. His plan has 12-foot long boards at the bottom, and then 10-foot long tractor itself. I shortened this up to make it a 10-foot board and then an 8-foot long tractor, just because I don't have as many birds in here, and it'll make it lighter, easier to carry. And then I also have this tarp shifted back a little bit to give them a little bit more sunlight if they want it. And then also, because I don't have a bigger tarp, also to shade them a little bit more in the mornings. or the afternoons, depending which way I have the tractor turned. And so my plan is to just run them in this field. We normally plant pumpkins in here, but we're not planting anything this year because we didn't plant any. We usually sell corn and pumpkins like to public, but we didn't do any of that this year just because this whole COVID thing. We weren't sure how people were going to turn out, like if people would come out to buy stuff or really what's going on. I won't get into that too much, my personal beliefs, because I just think it's crazy just how some things are going and happening. But also it's been exceptionally dry, so we kind of maybe lucked out because I mean, we still have green and its growth in here, but it'd been harder on the crops. You know, we had 2 weeks pretty much without any substantial rain, and yesterday was the first time it rained for more than 5 minutes. So we didn't plant anything in these fields. So I'm going to run the chickens. I don't know about this whole field, but I'm going to run them up and down here, and I'm curious to see how the grass grows back after they've been in certain spots. Now, they don't dig as much as adult chickens. They don't scratch near as much, but they do scratch and they are picking at stuff. So excited to see how that works. But that is pretty much it. Just wanted to show you guys, you know, a little bit of an update, some plants, the quail, but mostly the chicken tractor. And if you have some questions about it, a lot of it's made in 2x4s, 1x4s, 1/2-inch wire mesh at the bottom, and then 1-inch chicken wire, and then 1/2-inch metal conduit bent for the roof. That was a real treat doing that. And that's pretty much all that I used. Some hinges, barrel bolt, a barrel lock for the door. But if you want to look up the plans, just search John Siskovich chicken tractor, and it's $10 for the plans. And I really like it. For some reason, my door measurements got messed up. I had to chop some inches off the door. I don't know what I did wrong, but it works pretty good. You plop the wheels on it whenever you want to move it. I didn't do the wheels exactly like his. I kind of just drilled some hole in the wood and put a bolt with some wheels on. I didn't do nearly as fancy setup as his because I just didn't really have the cash to do that right now. I might upgrade it later in the future. But these are just some wheels we had laying around. We have a ton of stuff laying around up in the old barn. But yeah, and so it is a nice morning after a storm here in central Pennsylvania. It's finally cool out this morning, but it's going to get to be, only a high of 80 today. That's actually surprisingly pleasant. So might spend more time outside today. I don't know, we'll see. So that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Try to get some more regular videos at least once a week. I'm giving you guys either a chicken video, a quail video, or a garden update. And so yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more videos from us for vlogs, homesteading, chicken, quail, vegetables, anything really. And so that's going to be it again. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.